Hey,
Hello, hello, hello.
hey,
How are you all tonight? Salty
good.
tonight. It
I'm
is
good.
12:26
Here.
on the east, and what time is it there? 9:26 in the west?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. And you all said it was very windy there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's windy right now.
It's very windy here too. We have
I want to
like
have a cute ponytail like Robin.
what?
She has a cute ponytail. I said I
Let,
want
let,
to have a cute
let's see
ponytail.
Robin's ponytail. Okay. So you all are both rocking the ponytail look
The
tonight.
ponies.
We could have done those crazy wigs. Yeah, we got some
Oh,
we
we
got
have
some
like a
wild
bunch of
wigs.
wigs.
Do you?
Yeah.
What? How many like the same kind of wigs that you all tried on when you all were dressed up a
I
few
have
weeks
four
ago?
different
I have four I think.
4 different
Yeah,
ones.
I have like one that's like Dolly Parton. It's like blonde, big.
ones. Oh, see, that's the
Yeah.
one you need to be wearing. I have like a
Right.
pink one, a pink bob. I have the blue bob that we never gave back.
I have
Then I have this pretty like pastel blue, pink, and purple, and then I have a bright blue, pink, and purple.
I have that blue one that comes all the way down past my waist.
Yeah, we're gonna start
That one's
wearing the wigs.
ridiculous. And
Now,
then
do you all ever go around town or go out of town with the wigs on?
No,
No?
we almost did,
we almost did,
but
but
then we didn't.
you have to really like do elaborate makeup for that to like look
Yeah.
right, you know? Otherwise it doesn't look good casually or like with
Yeah.
light
Yeah,
makeup.
Well, my cousin, Angelica, she does wigs. And she's like really kind of does what you were talking about with the makeup and everything.
Yeah.
But I think she might come on the show one time. She expressed interest in coming on the show. So she'll probably have a purple wig on.
Oh, did you get a purple one? I thought you got a purple
I
one.
have kind of a purple-ish
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's been going on since what Sunday when we saw you all?
It got wild, man. It's been a wild week.
So I heard.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you really can't speak about it though, can you?
Can I talk about it?
I mean,
It's like the Bombay witch trials.
oh yeah,
Can I talk about that?
I don't see why not.
I am currently quit laughing at me. Preparing to be tried as a witch on Monday.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the Bombay
Like
witch trials is what's
Bombay
going
witch
on.
trials. Yeah.
not like legitimate. Like for real.
I emailed the paper, the editor of the Imperial Valley, like, or the Desert Sun.
No, you did.
I did.
No, you did.
Yeah, I was a little impulsive, and I was like, I have an interesting story that you might want to cover. And I told him kind of about what was happening, and
boy.
that I was being restricted. My
boy.
religious right was being restricted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I emailed the editor of the local paper
What did you
Now
do?
is it the
today.
paper?
That's
Is it the
Yes,
paper of where
yes,
you
he
live
did.
I
now?
did it today because I wanted.
And she doesn't tell anyone, so you can't stop her.
No, I didn't
She's
know
like,
because she would have been like, "Don't do that," but I was like, you know
"Eh,
what?
I don't know if I would have said don't do it.
Yeah, no, I think the editor needs to know.
I
Right.
mean,
Yeah, because I mean, if
Why
like shit
wouldn't
goes
someone
way
know?
south, it would be interesting to cover.
oh
People
God, this phone's
tell
Robin's mic
thoughts
needs
about
to
your
be up
ride.
a little bit. Robin's mic needs to be up a little bit.
up
Can you hear her now?
now. Now,
Talk a little bit.
So yeah,
I
I'm
good?
very curious to get an email back.
Very good.
Up a little bit more.
More.
Yep.
Is that good?
Okay, good. Yep, good.
Okay.
Um so I did not know that you were like a practicing witch. Do you know the Blair Witch?
No, I do
No?
not know the Blair Witch. You know what's so funny? I had rewatched that one and the Blair Witch 2 a year or so ago, maybe. And I remember that movie being so like there was so much controversy because it sold as like a documentary.
Like it's real. Yeah.
This was back
Yeah,
in
that's true.
97, 98, I want to
Yeah.
say. And like back
1999.
then, that wasn't done. That was not done. Like they didn't give any warning. They sold it as that, and people were like thinking that it was true.
Well, if you went to the website, they had the missing persons, what you think was a
Yeah.
report of those three people, Heather Donovan and some of the two other boys. So it was set up as if this was found footage documentary, and one of the first major films to be used as like the internet was used as like a platform for that, and it really worked. A lot of people thought it was real,
Yeah.
and you have to think also in 1999, you didn't have a lot of the found footage movies like you've had, 26 years since 27 years since then.
Yeah.
And did
I
you
don't.
watch that in the movie theater?
I feel like I did. I
can't
know I
remember,
watched the second
honestly.
one. I would have been 15.
What about you, Robin? Did you watch it?
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
It was pretty scary.
It was
When you
scary.
when you
Okay.
thought of, because I mean,
That's fair.
thinking
That's
it was
fair.
real, it was a little scary. Not
We have to
scary like, oh my god, I can't go outside ever again. Not that kind of scary.
Did you happen to catch this little film called The Human Centipede?
Ugh.
I love to get people's reaction to that still to this day.
Oof.
It takes things too far.
Yeah,
It
that
really
was a bit
does.
much.
Did you see the sequence or third sequence?
I don't know. Did I?
There's 3 of them.
I've only seen the
We went to
second
all
one.
of them.
No, you know, I just saw the second one with you.
I don't think I saw that.
Oh, and I still have the image of the baby's head.
Being smashed with the pedal.
She's like trying to save her baby and it slips on the floorboard and she like has to gas it to get out and like crushes its head.
Oh god.
It takes
And that-
things really
yeah,
far. I mean, it
that
was
was
like
kind
one
of-
of those movies where people were like crying. Like, remember Psycho and stuff like that being like terrifying? That was
Yeah,
our Psycho.
yeah, I think so.
feel like
I think Robin's
then,
mic
of
still
course-
needs to be up a little bit though. Her mic is still a little bit low compared to yours.
where it is. It just might be where it's located.
I got mine on an arm now.
Yeah,
So it's a little easier to move.
Yeah, I can hear yours really well. We have
Yeah.
quite a few viewers on there tonight, so thank you
Oh,
everyone for
really?
tuning
Well,
in.
it's
Yeah,
Oh, do we?
You start talking about horror movies, that attracts a lot of people.
I
It's
mean,
so
do you want?
funny. We
Start
should
talking about
we
witches.
should really talk about horror movies.
Well,
Learn.
have you ever seen this movie called The Witch? It came out. It's an A24 movie, and it came out like 2016, I think.
I don't think so. I don't
And
think
it's
so.
well, I won't get into it because it's a movie that I think you would enjoy, but it's a slow burn of a movie, but you really have to pay attention and focus on it. But it's really well done. I think you would enjoy it.
Okay.
What was the last horror movie that you say that you would have watched? Or Robin? You were Robin.
Horror
I sent you something.
specifically,
Or thriller, either one.
that I liked or that I watched.
One of each, either one.
The last one I watched was, well, I guess that one's more suspense. I guess the last one I really liked was Run, but there was the one that had Jennifer Lawrence in it called something Love You to Death.
Oh yeah.
That one was pretty good.
Oh yeah, that one's the one that came
Yeah.
out with Robert Pattinson not too
Yes.
long ago.
You should watch it.
I watched
You
it
had
pretty-
mentioned that.
It's good.
Pretty.
It's
insane.
good. And Run was like one of my favorite ones that had recently come out with Sarah
Was it the-
Paulson, who I'm
Okay, so that one's on
read.
What?
that one's on Hulu right now. Yeah, you'd mentioned
It's the
that.
only one that I
What's
would like
happening right
switch
here?
teams for. What do you want me to do with it?
I don't know.
What happened there?
No, I was
It's
fucking with it
Look at it.
Oh.
It's coming. It's coming at her.
because I was tightening the clamp, and
Oh.
so when I did that, it was like pushing
I
it.
thought you would
Now, do you all ever go down to
I
the Salton Sea? Do you all ever go down there?
Yeah,
the salt and seas.
we
right
live
there.
like if you go out into my yard, well, definitely on the road, you can see it from where I am. I'm like 2 blocks.
Like you see.
I mean, do you ever like?
it
Is it?
miles away. It's literally like
It's like
a
right
couple
there.
blocks.
It's 2 blocks away.
Well, see, I have a poster on my wall right over there of the movie The Salton Sea.
Okay, when we first were dating, whatever, he had all these movie posters on his wall, and there's
Yeah.
ones I specifically remember, and the Salton Sea is one of them. And I was like, back then, I had no fucking clue what the Salton Sea was.
Right.
None.
That's the name of the movie. The Salt
Yeah,
and Seas.
I mean, I wish if I move the camera, it would be hard to get back into position. But when I do the show on
Sit
the
around.
other studio, hold on just a second.
I can't believe you've never heard of that movie.
I
Well,
Have you
most
ever seen
people
Garden
probably
State? That was
haven't.
another movie he had
What
on
kind of
there.
movie is it? I've seen so many. Nuh-uh. She's terrible.
I think it. I
I've
think
never
it's in
seen
this.
it.
You never have watched it, have you, Terry?
No, and now I have a fish tattoo representing Bombay
That's a
Beach.
cool tattoo. Now, how long
It
did that
is
tattoo take?
an hour, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many do you
So
have now?
22.
What about you, Robin? You have a few
He's
too,
got a
don't
whole
you?
leg thing, man. Get up on the
I
couch and show it
Get up on the couch.
without.
You jump up there like Tom Cruise jumped up there that one
Yeah,
time.
come on, do
All right,
it.
all right.
I'll even move.
All right. Hold on. I might rip out my headset. Hold on.
Don't knock the mic.
I'm not going.
She's gonna do
I
it.
cannot believe I'm doing this.
I can.
Oh wow!
Look, there's like a koi fish on it.
It goes all the way up. Yeah.
This is going on a clip.
How many like how long? How many
My whole-
sittings was that?
How long did that take?
Yeah, like it was very. Did you have all that at one time or just
1 hour.
21 hours.
21 hours? Wow.
21 hours in 3 sessions. One was back to back. I did one and then I went back the next day because I flew to the East Coast to get it. So the first half of it I did in 2 days back to back. And then the rest of it I did in one session.
Okay. Is that the only ones you have right there in your leg and stuff?
No.
No.
I have like my arm
Okay.
and then like my whole back.
Okay. Now I'd seen some a little bit when you I guess some older photos that you had posted on Instagram maybe.
Oh yeah.
Um
I posted when I got it. Like
okay.
having it done.
But I didn't realize that Terry that you had what did you say 22?
Yeah, that was number 22.
Are a lot of yours smaller though?
Some of them, like, this is all together. One of
Yeah.
these was like, we were just hanging out, and my friend had green and like brown ink.
Yeah.
It was corn, actually, Cornelius.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, have at it. I was like, make it look like a henna tattoo. And so it's like a permanent henna tattoo. And it was free handed, not planned, just like like drawing on somebody.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Corn's done a few of my tattoos, actually.
Now you
This one
probably
was a
don't
stick and poke. This cactus
Yeah.
was done. It took 2 hours. And as far as I know, it's still on YouTube.
That one is?
Yeah, the sitting of doing it. Like, we had to take a break, but it was like take a needle. I mean, like, think about how many times a tattoo needle, and it was done by hand with a
Yeah.
homemade.
Were you like in jail?
That's essentially a gel tattoo.
Yeah.
A gel
Yeah.
tattoo.
Teasing her. She was
Yeah.
in jail.
Well, I have my gel tattoo of where I did all my summers in the slabs. So it's like Slab City, and it looks kind of jelly, and then it's 7 marks, like dashes. For
Now,
the
like living in Bombay, we've talked a little bit about living there as opposed to living in the slabs. But how did you spend your days sometimes in the slabs as opposed to what you're now?
Summer or winter?
Yeah.
So there were like what about winter? Because you all don't talk about winter very much there.
There's a lot more going on
Yeah.
in winter because there's snowbirds.
Okay.
It's the same here.
Yeah,
Very
and
much
here
the
there's a
same
lot of
here, where
artists.
A lot of people leave for the season. Like our season, when people say the season,
That's
it's
winter.
like late October, November to April, May. It depends on when the heat starts setting in. As soon as
So
it
you all
starts-
have 2 seasons, basically summer and winter.
yes.
Our summer is like your guys' winter. Like, we hibernate. We don't go outside. Why is this doing this? We don't go outside. Really, you kind of
Yeah.
there's nobody here. Everybody leaves, and then you got like let's say like a lake town or a beach town. Everybody's there in the summer and
Okay.
leaves for the winter, but it's opposite here.
Like right now, it is 70 degrees.
Let me see. It's not
There's the
that,
thermometer over
yeah,
there
but
on the
it's
wall.
not that bad out right now because it's
91.
windy.
It's 91 right now.
Okay.
Did you see that text I just sent you?
What was it? Now I'm curious. I didn't get it.
No, because I sent it to him directly.
So really, every day I'm looking, it seems like every day is supposed to be in the high
Oh, I
90s.
sent it to that. Yeah, I thought about
So
having that tattooed on me.
what?
Actually, um, the claim, the claim made against my practices.
Oh yeah, I bet you. So
Yeah, and I thought about having that directly tattooed on me. Like I don't have any on the inside of my arm, so I thought about
yeah,
that and just owning it. Like that's what. Yeah.
yeah. Robin sent me that just a second ago as well, and I think you had sent it to me. When was this yesterday? What was that avocado?
That's avocado.
Yes, it's a stress avocado. So you know how there's the lemon? There's an avocado.
I saw
And I
that.
thought that's what that was. I was like, did she
Why would I
breathe?
have that here?
We're talking about a vibrator.
What?
There's a vibrator. This is what, look. I don't care
It's called the limb. It's
what
not the
gender you are, you need to look up the lemon.
Lemon. It's limb.
Well, it's called the lemon. Lem. It is about the size of a lemon.
Yeah.
It'll change your life.
Well,
I don't know if it's changed hers yet because you have to learn how to use it. There is you got to practice with it.
Schedule does not permit for the free time that you have to do extracurricular.
If you get it down, it takes like under a minute.
That's not the point.
What is it? Why am I typing in the limb and then space shuttles are popping up?
Because it sends you to space. Hold on. I'm going to look it up.
Nancy's limb.
Look,
I mean, I just went to images, but let's see here.
If there is a person in your life that owns a clitoris, do them a favor and buy them this for their birthday. Well, if they're ever in contact with a clitoris.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
I didn't say that.
Exactly. It's yes. Technically, it's a sucker. I have spoke very highly of this. Do yourself a favor.
Here,
you or someone you love.
There's an avocado like that too. I'm looking.
That's what I
at.
thought. That's what I thought this was. I was like, why does she have this with her?
I was like, ooh.
There's the 3.
Oh my God! Wait, what the heck is happening there? Where are you?
Yeah, what side did you go to that?
I just went honestly to
I went down a hole that I didn't want to go down.
Yeah, she's going.
I just went to images.
Yeah, that's a risky place to go. Yeah, Hello Nancy is the person or the company that sells it.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's a little pricey when you look at it and you're like, really, that's worth it? It's $90. It's $90.
But it's $90
the people
well.
that I have convinced that it is worth the $90, I think they'd agree it's worth the $90.
There was a conversation at the local hangout, and it was the whole end.
Yeah, it was the whole conversation. Yeah. And then we have this
all
other
of a sudden,
person.
People were getting their phones out and placing orders.
I spoke that highly of it. I was like,
she
look.
was like, oh my God, you go to, and everybody's like, what? And yeah.
Yes.
Orders were placed.
Well, that's like the centerpiece of like a big dinner. You just put it in the center of the table.
I had mine sitting in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I came over once and I was like, what the hell?
She was like, why do you have that on your sink?
It was like, if somebody comes over, she's like, nobody comes over.
I was like, who's coming over? They're gonna know about it if they do. Like,
because you have 60 seconds when you have people over.
Yeah,
like, I'll be right back.
Right.
It's very quiet. It's discreet. It's cute. You can put it out you could put it if you have a basket of lemons in your kitchen. Just throw it in there.
And it'd be incognito right there.
So you want to make it
you're
happen.
You're a grown woman. You don't need to be incognito.
No, I would be like, I'll be back.
What does it say?
Yeah.
You can say, what's the sticker say on your cart?
Oh, my other ride is your dad.
No, that's not the one I was talking about.
The sticker?
No, what's the sticker?
Oh, get off my dick.
No, the other one.
I do a thing called What I Want.
Yes.
Yeah, I have bumper stickers on my cart.
How many bumper stickers? Now, have you
Like
went on
2 bumper
many?
stickers and the thing hanging. It's an air freshener
cart
that we got at like Spencer's or Hot Topic.
Yeah.
No, that one night
Took
we
them
were
all
doing.
day.
That one night we were doing a show a few weeks ago. You all were in the cart,
Yes.
but you weren't driving around though.
No.
No, we don't.
There would be too much wind noise.
Yeah, we don't drive and
Oh, there would. Oh, yeah, I didn't think
Yeah,
of that.
we're
That would be
safety.
like texting and driving.
Yeah.
We can't podcast.
You can't pod and drive.
What's the like the fastest the golf cart goes?
Oh boy,
About 25, 30.
I think it goes 30.
It goes pretty fast. I have raced
I bet
everybody
that feels
that
really
was willing to
fast.
race me,
It goes
and
fast.
I've beat everybody. It's fast.
Really,
Yeah.
you
I
looked
almost
up on
took
that.
Trina out of it one day because we were turning the corner,
Yeah, she turned the
and
corner
she's
to
like
this.
riding, and I was like, boom, and she was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she almost got thrown out of it.
You kind of
Really,
where you're like
There's no seatbelts.
there are no
none.
seatbelts.
You got to brace for impact.
And then you got Terry driving. So
Yeah, that in itself.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
one
not
of the.
I don't have
Go
the
ahead.
best record.
Well,
I'm sorry, I was staring at the
one of the
picture
first
that
times Terry was driving is I didn't know Terry had epilepsy at the time. So we were in her Mustang and we were on the highway and she's driving. I'm sitting here and then the car just starts veering over very slowly to the next lane. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, Terry? Terry. And I'm like, Terry. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And she's just staring straight ahead, not even doing anything.
Yeah, I've seen that look.
And then
she still
then
gets in the golf cart with me and goes 30.
and that's when Terry later told me, she was like, hey, I have to tell you I have epilepsy. Because I didn't know what was going
And you still
on.
got in the car with me again, though.
Now that I think about it, I should be like wearing a helmet or something.
Yeah.
I don't think I've rode with you that often
wait a
after
minute.
that though. Not a lot.
She did have a seizure once while she was in the other cart.
The other golf cart. I have
Yeah,
another golf
she had
cart.
another
Yeah.
golf cart before this.
Yeah, I didn't ride with Terry all that much after that.
I don't want to say badly, but
No, it didn't end badly.
it didn't end badly.
That one was
What?
slow.
But that's happened a few
the
times
logical
though.
thing was to get a faster golf cart.
Yeah, after.
Yeah,
after
of
having
course
the
that's a logical thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I liked about Terry all these years though, that you've never been afraid to do anything, have you?
You can't be. You just have to do it.
Yeah.
Just act now and worry about it later.
Or don't worry about it at all.
Don't worry about it at all. It's fine. I mean, I've made it 42 years.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you've never really been hurt all that much, have you?
No.
Did you ever break a bone?
No. I have my nose broken, but that was my ex that broke my nose.
Jeez.
I thought it was like from the basketball
Oddly
goal.
enough, he straightened it out. It used to be way more crooked, and I had like a bump because I had broken it when I was little.
Uh-huh.
But that was because I was like, I made a lasso out of a dog leash, and I was lassoing it, but I had the clip part was what I was throwing,
And it came around and hit you.
face, hit me right. But yeah,
What
right,
did you?
broke
Oh
my
my
foot.
God!
And for years it was crooked, and then after he broke it, kind of straightened it out. I was like,
I knew nothing of he breaking your nose.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing of this.
Yeah.
Some boys are mean.
But he straightened it out because they told me, because I didn't go immediately when I broke it as a kid, that they would have to re-break it to get it straight.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, it would have been my mom making the decision. She was like, no, it'll be fine. Because that's painful and a whole cosmetic surgery thing.
Yeah.
But then when he broke it, he kind of fixed it. I'm like, well, that's the silver lining to domestic abuse, I guess.
You're the only person that would say that.
Yeah. Look, that's over and done with.
Yeah.
So
Where is he now?
I don't know.
Well, one time the only thing that I really remember about him that was Terry and I were driving across, and we were going to go to the Grand Canyon, and he sent me this huge. I probably still have it on the phone. This huge message about how he didn't want to be left out, and me and Terry go to the Grand Canyon without him. Do you remember this?
No. I'm sure you told me about it.
Yeah, I told you because I can't. What was his name?
I don't say his name.
Okay, but
I don't speak names of the dead.
I don't blame you. I don't either. But yeah, I found that very odd. It was like like a long message. I never had met him, and I was like, Your boyfriend just messaged me about the
Yeah,
Grand
because
Canyon.
we weren't married at the time. I should have taken that as a big red flag, and we should have just kept driving. We shouldn't.
What?
Have, we,
Is what?
so I flew out to Virginia from California to ride back with Adam. So he drove his car, and we went
Yeah.
on the road trip. My ex was being a little baby and being jealous that he wasn't on the road trip, which it was way more fun because he wasn't. And so yeah, he messaged Adam this whole thing about not wanting to be left out. Apparently,
Yeah. We should have went to, well, you've been to the Grand Canyon, but I've never been, so we should have went.
yeah, I've been twice.
Yeah, next time
It's
I
one of
drive
those things
out.
you don't. You think you know how you're gonna feel when you see it, but it's like, I mean, it's
Crazy.
fucking huge.
Have you been there, Robin?
I have not. I went to the Hoover Dam. That's about as close as I got.
Well, that's why we need to take a road trip
What?
to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, we should go. We were gonna go, but then it was, I don't know. Just
It's worth it.
'Cause
I
were
wouldn't
in
have thought it
Vegas, We
was.
were gonna get on one of the helicopters.
Well, he's never
That's it.
been to Vegas.
What?
And that's
No.
why I'm like, man, you need to come out here and we need to take a road
If
trip.
we go to Vegas, you can get one of those book one of the helicopters and they take you to the Grand Canyon.
Well, there you go.
I definitely want to go to Vegas, but I do want to go to the Grand Canyon too. I just want to go to Vegas just to experience. I don't really want to gamble or anything like that.
No, I'm not a gambler. I'm not
No,
into the gambling part.
I'm not either.
There's a lot of stuff to see, and
I just kind of want to take it all in and see it.
Yeah.
So where's some place that you all have wanted to go that you've not yet got to go yet?
Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah,
Hawaii, and I want to go to Egypt.
Egypt is on my list.
Egypt would be a good one. I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I really liked when we went to like the desert. Well, you're in the desert now, but like Monument Valley.
There.
What?
It's like right over there. Like we drive through it every day. Well, she does especially driving over here because she's like 6 miles up the road.
Okay.
But yeah, that's
So
we
what?
went-
So do you live in a different a different town, or is it still part of Bombay Beach?
It's the same zip code.
Okay.
Yeah. It's,
Okay.
but I mean, that zip code goes a lot further. Too.
yeah. I mean, like she's just 6 miles away. It's not.
Do you ever have like bad sandstorms there?
Duh.
Yeah.
It's weird. What are they called? Dirt devils? Are they like
Dust
and
devils.
what are those?
Dirt devils a
What are
vacuum.
those- What is it called? That big wall that comes over the. Over
I
the
don't
sea?
know.
Oh.
But we get these little tornado looking things called dust
Yeah.
devils.
Haboob. A haboob.
A boob?
A boob?
Haboob. I'm pretty sure that's what it's
It's
called.
like coming out here was a first. Like the first time I saw a tumbleweed go across the road, I was like, I don't know. It was
Yeah.
funny to me to
A-
just
a
see it
haboob.
rolling.
A haboob is
And
an
coyotes and roadrunners are only like this. They're like short. You know,
Are
you think
they?
of them as being like ostrich size. They're not.
Yeah.
They're just little birds. They have like a little fan tail.
Are they real fast?
Well, they
So
run the
the-
road, yeah.
a haboob is an intense,
Oh.
fast-moving wall of
And coyotes
dust.
are about the size of a medium-sized dog.
Oh, really?
Look up
Okay.
haboob.
Haboob,
H-A.
Oh, haboob.
haboob.
not her boob. Haboob.
What?
Haboob. Where did that name? Like who named that?
So,
Because I mean,
Do you mean
you
if she
can't watch
found
that
it out?
on like some kind of weather thing where they're like a
Haboob.
haboob.
Are we having
a
any
haboob
comments?
ran through today.
Are people
Not
commenting?
tonight.
Being like,
I was doing a little deep dive today. No, when I came out there in 2015, Terry and I had went to a live taping of Tom Green's show,
Okay.
and he had recorded 3 episodes, and we were in all 3. Now I
Really?
went back through the tweets today, and I was hoping that I would find a picture of Terry, because in the background there was this one guy and he interrupted Tom Green almost the entire episode. Do you remember this, Terry? He was really annoying. And he was there because we met Tom Green at the Donut Prince in West Hollywood. and he was annoying there too. The guy
Did we go
was.
see The Room?
What?
Didn't we go see an extra screening of The Room
Oh no.
at the ArcLight?
No,
Yeah.
not you and I.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah. Now we do have a comment right now. So a
Oh,
couple people are watching with Seth. It looks like.
my dogs.
Okay.
The
What are your
dog.
dogs' names? I mean, I know Wookie, but what's the other one?
And Wookie.
Okay.
Harpua.
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 So, but yeah, we had went there, and in the background there was a lot of tweets of Terry because this guy was sitting in front of Terry, and you could see Terry's expression of disgust in every single tweet that this guy sent out. But I tried to find it today, and I couldn't find any of them. But there was a series of tweets, and Terry just had mean expressions because he was annoying. Like he was interrupting Tom a lot, and we were wanting him out.
I was probably just rolling my eyes, like, what is wrong with this?
You were.
Well, I mean, he shouldn't have been annoying.
No, he. Do you remember this at all?
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
No.
it was. Well, I mean, I was going through it, and it was around. It was July 15th, 2025.
That was awful.
Yeah, I'm
I
looking
don't know
at the
why
road
people-
trip.
Did you like that movie?
No, why
Oh.
did we go? It must have been
Which movie? The
Who
Room.
made me watch that
The
years
Room,
ago?
yeah.
They're like, you got to see this movie's great, and I was like, fucking kidding me?
Not gonna be honest with you. I've never actually seen all of The Room. I've only seen
okay. I
The
was like,
Disaster Artist, which
That-
is
so it would have been June 16th, 2015, because I have a picture with Tom Green.
yeah.
So if you can find the tweet, that's when it would have been.
Let me see.
That was a fun time.
Yeah.
Because we met him at the he tweeted out at the time where he was going to meet, and he would meet at the Donut Prince quite often because I would watch his online show. So we met him there, and it was like it wasn't a lot of people that met there, maybe 10, not too many. And then we all had to sign a notepad with their name and her phone number on it. And then I guess he or somebody checked out our social media, called us, gave us the location of where the studio was, and then we went to what Studio City? Is there something out there called
I
that,
believe
maybe?
so. Yeah.
And that's where it was. And we watched 3 episodes. So, and then on the way
I wish you had
back,
been with me when I got to meet Jeff Goldblum.
oh, I do too because I'm the one who told you that he was on tour.
Yeah, he plays at this little jazz club right outside of LA, like when he's not doing a movie, and he was playing. And so we went, and he took pictures with every single person. He was so cool. Like
It would have been so cool.
everybody that wanted a picture had taken a picture. And so we're like, I'm on that side, but I was like, I don't know how to put my hand, right? And I was like, okay. And so I like we are holding hands in the picture. I'll find it. She's looking at me like questionable.
You and Jeff Goldblum were holding hands?
Yeah, I'll show you.
I didn't realize that.
Oh,
Well, because I didn't know what to do, and he could tell I was feeling awkward about like putting my hands on him.
Well, there's been a couple of different times where Terry, you know Pauly Shore, right, Robin?
yes.
Well, there's been a couple of times where we've
He
met
said
Pauly
that was
Shore,
so disdain.
and Terry will never get a picture taken with Pauly Shore. Even when Pauly was like, "Who's that girl over there?" Because Terry was standing over there, and I was like, "Oh, that's my girlfriend." And he was like, "Well, tell her to come over here and get a picture." She would not.
Why?
I don't know. Did I hate him at the time?
Well, also, you told me one time he messaged you on some kind of dating app when you had your hair dyed red and called you Red when
I mean,
you
I
were in
wouldn't have made that
Mobile.
up. That's probably something he said.
Well,
See,
I
I
mean,
Miss Shore now, and I'm not.
when she was in Mobile at the time, and he was, playing, doing a gig somewhere close, and I was like, "Go out with him, Terry.
He's trying
Go
to
out
get
with
me out
him."
to Pauly Shore.
Wait, you guys were together and you tried to.
No,
figure
not
out-
when I was in Mobile.
No, we weren't together in the Mobile thing, but we still spoke, and she had told me, and I was like, that would be a good story to tell, that you went out on a date with
Yeah, I wish
Paulie.
I'd done it now. If you're out there, Polly, is he alive?
Yeah, he's alive.
Okay, if you're out there, Polly, give me
Yeah.
a call.
Yeah, I
Make
follow
it
him on
happen.
Instagram.
We'll make it happen. I'm just looking for the Jeff Goldblum picture. I'm still listening.
Yeah, I really, that was when I saw that picture, I was I gotta be honest, I was a little bit envious of of that because
Well, I know it's on here somewhere.
I would always, I mean, I follow a lot of people. Jeff Goldblum was one, so I knew that he played jazz, so I knew that he did, but I knew he only played jazz in around L.A.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
send you this picture.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
holding hands.
Yeah, no, we're totally holding hands. I'm
Yeah, I
sending
don't
you a
think
messenger.
I don't think I remember the holding hands part,
There's
but
me and look, that's our hands holding.
that's a good picture.
It's a good picture.
Adam's not like, it should have been me.
It should have
should
been you
have
holding
been.
Jeff
Should've been
Goldblum's
me.
hand. He's an attractive man. He is. He's on
I
my
would
list.
have.
Your list for what?
Just of people that I think are attractive.
Oh, okay.
Not of people I've like, no, I'm not done anything with.
But you thought of that.
But he's married, right?
Yeah, he's married. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always like when what Terry used to have. Didn't you used to have a thing for
The most
Larry King,
people.
David Letterman?
I did for years. See, look, she's
What?
like, no, he was something about it, man. He did it.
Is it that little patch he has in the like?
I think it was the curly hair. I don't know. He was funny.
I think it was the funniness. And
Fred
a lot
Ferguson
of
too. It's if you're funny, that overrides anything else. Like you can get away with being a dick. You can look a little dorky. You know,
I'm
if you're
totally gonna-
funny,
I'm-
that's
somebody else said that the other day to me. They said if you were funny.
Comedians and be like, how about him?
Larry David's on there too. That's why I named the cat after Larry David.
Yeah.
Because he's funny.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like the thing this week, I was like, this is a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode. It's so absurd.
But it seems like it does seem like
Just
that.
everything, yeah.
Oh, yeah. This has been.
It's going in
crazy
the
couple
script.
days.
I mean, would out of all the things that's happened recently, would you all have expected that what's happened to have happened?
It doesn't, I mean, it
Yeah, but we
doesn't
joked
surprise
about
me.
it.
We did joke
We
about it.
joked about it.
Yeah. And we'll continue to joke about it. Like,
But
no
isn't
matter,
it-
no
After the
matter the
church
outcome,
thing,
it's
af-
always
After
going to
the
be funny.
sermon- After the sermon, yeah, we were like, oh.
Now, the sermon shocked me. I did not think that that would get actually brought up in church. Like, if they burn me at the stake or hang
That's
me
what
as
she
I'm
said.
up there
That's what,
before they
yeah.
light the fire or drop the floor, I'm gonna go, checks out. Yeah, it's not gonna surprise me.
Yeah. I think
I'm gonna definitely be like, can
God.
you guys film this and post this for me after the fact?
Well, you know,
But you gotta put that on.
they're probably going to rummage through these shows and see if there's anything that's even mentioned. So this will probably be projected on the
If they
court of
play
law.
this in court, oh come on!
Yeah, but
I'll give them the
okay.
card that I save everything on.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, mostly because it doesn't, I mean, I guess it affects me, but it doesn't affect me in a way that I can't
Yeah.
find it funny over top of it. Like, it's almost worth the trouble because it's so funny. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It is.
Well, I mean, when I
It's
was
going to be
telling
worth
Jake,
the story in the end.
when I was telling Jake about when the
It's going to be worth it.
when I got the
It's
cease and
free
desist.
The
content.
newspaper
It's
calls
free
you.
fucking content. Like, you cannot write this stuff. I personally can't. You might. She's pretty creative. I couldn't
Yeah.
make this up.
We had some. This has been weird though. The past. I mean, it's been kind of over the top, and I still need a little buffer time before. But yeah, we're gonna be opening up some cans of worms.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot when
Yeah.
it finally, like,
We're gonna be ripping off a few band-aids.
yeah, whatever happens, it's gonna. I don't want to say we're gonna make some enemies,
This
but
is
I
gonna
don't think
hurt-
we're gonna make
this
friends.
It's gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt you.
Well, it seems like you already have some enemies.
I mean, there's something wrong with you if everyone likes you.
Yes,
There's
I
that's
think
there's
so.
not.
nobody,
I agree with you. I agree with you.
and usually the people that don't like you are people that you
But they're the
created
ones that
boundaries.
watch. They're the ones that are watching.
Yeah,
That's
but-
what's so funny. Listen, there's a Judge Judy quote, and I think that you would love this, Adam. And I live by this as far as social media goes. It was in an interview that she did, um, on Good Hang. If you want to look it up, Good Hang with I almost said Leslie Nope with Amy Poehler. Okay, it's a pretty
Okay.
good show. You should check it out. It's a podcast.
Okay.
So
I've
she was
heard of it.
interviewing Judge Judy, and she said, "It doesn't matter if they love you or hate you, as long as they're watching you." And I was like, "That's fucking true."
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people didn't like her; they thought she was abrasive or whatever. So
Yeah.
you need to live by that.
But-
It
but
doesn't matter.
I think it's the people that tend to it likes you have a problem with you are people that you set boundaries with.
Yeah.
You set boundaries and they don't like it.
Mm-mm.
They don't like being told no. They don't like when you put yourself at any point above them. That's like people expect yes all the time.
If people are
in the
neutral,
world we
it's
live
whatever. If people don't like you,
Yeah,
it's,
because immediately
you're
if it's-
threatening in some way, usually, to them in their head.
Yeah. They're envious of some way, or like Robin said, you've set boundaries with them and they don't want to respect your
do not.
boundaries.
Mm-mm.
They do not.
Or
Especially-
when you stop access to certain people, they can't take, especially narcissists, they can't take
Especially-
it.
Especially if you've given prior access and then all of a sudden you're like, all right.
Yeah, people get
Wait a
too
minute.
comfortable with pushing
And-
boundaries.
And then you create boundaries. They're like, well, that's not fair. And you're like, what, to who?
Yeah.
Not fair to you or to me, because it seems pretty fair to me.
Yeah.
Exercising the word no.
Especially in relationships. People get really comfortable
and not
really
just
fast.
romantic relationships, it's friendships, like relationships. When you're close to somebody, and anyway, and then you start feeling like you're being infringed upon, and then you say, "Hey, this is what I actually like. I'm feeling like I don't like
Yeah.
how this is," and then all of a sudden they're like, "Well, fuck you."
I blame
And
social
you're like,
media
"Well,
a little
wait
bit for
minute,
that.
because I put myself first. Now it's like they get angry because, especially like you said, especially narcissists, because a narcissist they feed off of you.
They feed off of it.
Yeah,
And they need that constant validation from you or another supply.
yeah,
Then when you cut off that supply, they're going to
Yeah.
do all these things, slander you. They're going to do everything they can because
yeah. They isolate you because whatever attention they're getting from you, it exceeds what they're getting from anyone else. And so
Yeah.
when they're getting that, and then you say no, they get upset because they can't get that anywhere else.
Especially if you block them on anything
Oh, I've
or
done
you
that.
cut them out.
I've done that to several people.
Yeah.
I'm like they when they
And
get
you got
real
to block
nasty-
them first. That's the key. You got to block them first so that when you want to unblock them, you can see their profile and they can't do shit about
You
it
gotta be
until you
careful with that,
unblock
though.
them.
You gotta be careful with that because you can do that, and then when you try to go block them again, Facebook loves it. They're like 48 hours.
They don't notice though.
well, see, also if you're blocked though from the other person, like if the other person blocks you, you can kind of monitor, like Robin said, you can like every 2 days.
You just have to make a new account. I mean, it's not like it's that hard.
No, it's not that. But if
Like,
you even
people.
like for example,
Well, do
there's
you-
somebody that I've cut out of my life and I don't have any reason to even want to look at their page. Like I've just cut them out completely. Like out of sight, like they don't even exist. And I think that kills the narcissist more than almost anything.
Yeah.
Like I've even put like on their messages, I've never blocked them on their messages, but I turned it on, where I can't see receipts to people. And I'm like, let them wonder. Have I read it? Have I not?
Well, that's the thing. Like, if you have the red on, I don't even want them to know that. I think that validates a little bit because they know they got through. If the delivered and they never read it, I feel like that will drive people a little more crazy.
Yeah, there's one of my friends that's
Because that
kind of
means
like
they
that.
really didn't care enough to open it.
I think that's what I think too. Like if the unknown eats away at somebody worse than knowing, yeah, they've read it or whatever. The unknown just eats away bit by bit, and
Yeah. So where do you decide? Where you're like, hey, well, this is getting weird.
I don't know. I just know. I don't know when it's going to happen
this can
or
be
what's going to make it
coworkers.
happen. But
You
when
can
I'm
talk about
done,
Coworkers,
I'm done.
friendships, relationships, romantic relationships. But like, at what point are you like, this doesn't feel so? Something feels off.
I don't know.
Is it
What
a
is
trigger? Is it just in general like?
I don't know. I'm
There's
trying to
definitely
think.
a point. There's a point where you're like, hey.
I
hold
think
it.
there's a point for me when you get to where your energy always feels drained by that other person. Like even like you're going to go see them and you start feeling drained, or you feel down, or you feel like eggshells.
I just
What
got a
happened?
notification that someone sent me a movie.
Sent you a
Uh-oh.
movie.
Yeah.
What was it? Human Centipede?
Oh, no, it doesn't look like that. I'll look at it later. But I don't know. For me, it's when I start avoiding their phone calls. I'm like, subconsciously, I know, like, if I'm like, no, I cannot answer the phone right now. Even when
Right.
I'm not doing anything, I'm like, okay, I need to listen to that. Why didn't I want to answer the phone? You know? But, and he can attest to this. I can cut people off. Like, just kind of out of nowhere. When I'm done, I'm done. And
But
I'm
yeah,
there
when Terry decides
100%.
she's done, she's done.
I mean, I've done it with drugs, like with cigarettes, with alcohol, with weed, with sugar. Like, but I have to want to do it. I mean, you tried to get me to quit cigarettes for years, and it wasn't until I really wanted to do it.
You just did it.
And I just did it and haven't had one since. Yeah.
Yeah, but Terry's very determined and strong that way. And it's not as easy for me to cut people out like that. Like I can know that yes, I need to cut this person out and then still date them for like 2 years later.
2 years?
Yes.
That's pretty, yeah.
Oh, I've done it.
Look at my coat.
I know I saw
But
that.
it also comes down to, like being, for me anyway, being afraid of being alone.
Are you
Maybe
afraid to
there's
be
Are
alone, though?
you feel that? I see. Like I don't experience that. I
Mhm.
haven't. I could say like when I was way younger, but now it's kind of like napping. When you're a kid, you're like, fuck those naps.
No, you're like,
I'm
I
not
could
gonna
use
nap.
I could
And
use the
now you're
break.
like, I'm gonna go take a nap. It's like you appreciate it. So that
Well, you have
alone
to
thing-
learn self-care. You have to learn that you deserve it, that you aren't being selfish, that you're.
But I think sometimes people need to be around other people because they don't want to deal with themselves.
Yeah.
Once you've kind of worked on yourself a lot, being with yourself is cake. It's easy.
You kind of have to like yourself. Like, I
like
like
I
being
don't I
by
don't
myself.
mind being alone. Like I like going to the movies alone. I drive a lot alone. But I like being alone when I choose to be alone, not when I have to be alone, if that makes any sense.
I mean, with the
Do
world
you need a
today,
dog? Do you need a dog or a cat?
he's got a dog, kind of.
Yeah, I got two.
But now you don't have to be. If you're bored or need to kill time, you just get on your phone. Even if it's a stranger, somebody will talk to you.
Well, I mean, I like human touch.
Oh, that's what he's talking about.
I mean, I can talk to
Yes.
people. I can talk to people all day long online, but I
And
like to do. I mean, I don't mind to do activities alone, but I like to go places and experience things with people a lot of times too. So that's what when I say alone, that's what I really mean. Like I'm okay with being alone,
Oh, you
but
have
I
a
don't
guy.
always want to do activities or go places alone.
she said, don't you have any guy friends?
Not that live here really, no.
Oh.
No.
Like one lives in Colorado and then Jake lives in Lynchburg, so I mean I have a few like, pretty, decent friends, but they've got kids, they've
I
got
got a couple,
jobs.
okay.
But did you notice, like, I don't know. At a certain point, like when you're younger, you hang around with your age group or people that are older.
Yeah.
Like,
All of my friends are older than me. All of them.
but now, like, I get real excited if I get to go thrifting with Sonia.
It's
That's like-
fun.
it's so much fun. She's in her 80s. She's a blast.
Yeah.
We'll go. I've gone with her. She says, "You like that?" And I'm like, yeah, but it's $10. She said, let's go up there. She'll go up there and say $2. And I'm like, they're not going to give you $2. And they'll say, how about $3? And I'm like, are you kidding me? And
Today,
you kinda get high
we
off
went.
that. Well, that excitement of, I don't know. You have to learn how to do it. Like what happened today with the creepy children.
So I got
But
these
pictures.
photos
She got these
that
paintings.
are super creepy. I'm looking
They're
at them right now.
canvas
Do you want me to go get one of
paintings.
them?
Yeah, get one.
See
Yeah,
it?
show us
Yeah.
one.
And I got
Girl.
some creepy
Get the girl.
dolls. Get the girl. Okay.
So we're walking out of the thrift shop.
I already spent like a bunch of money.
Yeah, and she said, "What do you think?" And I told the lady to come over. She comes over, and she said $25. And I said, for both? And she says, yeah. And I said, how about 20? And the lady's like, okay.
And it's like
This
painted.
one won't even negotiate. She'll just pull the money out of her wallet and pay for them.
Yeah.
It is like mega creepy.
The
And
face
it's
is
big.
really creepy.
This is how big it is. Like, it's a big photo. And there's a little boy holding
I'm
books
pretty
or
sure they're
something?
on their way to the orphanage or something. Their parents just died. I don't. Because
It
the
doesn't
other
have
one-
a date on the back. Oh, I'm sure it's not. Oh, that's 18 by something.
18 by 24.
I would like to know when it was. Oh, we can look up this person.
Oh, let's look up that person.
So, but anyway, it's just
The
there's
other
two
one-
of them.
What's the name? Tell me the name.
Are they like twin? Or the children twins?
No,
I
this
don't know,
one
but
looks
they're
like
super
she's,
sad, and they're each holding one thing. Like it's
she's holding a cat, and the little boy is holding
more like a train or something.
a little wooden car.
A wooden car.
A little
What's
wooden
the
car.
name? On the
Jim Daly, Daly, whatever, Daly. And they're just super creepy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And then I got these dolls as well.
Okay.
And I'm really hoping they're haunted.
Yeah.
You know, I
Shut
don't know.
up.
I love the weird, creepy stuff.
That can't be right.
You know, the stuff that like there is one of a kind, like actually painted. Like this is like actually a painting behind me that I got from our friend that deals antiques. Actually,
I like that.
Steve.
I like that.
It fits well here, you know, and it's. I needed something big to go on that wall.
Are you sure that's what that said?
Jim Daly.
Jim Daly.
Go look at it. She's looking up artwork by him.
While she's looking that up, I want to give a shout out to all the people that are watching on YouTube as well. So thank you all for watching there.
She's looking up some of it, and it's like,
There's some weird paintings.
see if you can find the one with the weird little kid.
Weird little kids.
They're not cheap, apparently. They're from 1940.
Okay.
Little girl with cat.
Girl with a kid.
So what, like 84 years ago?
Yeah.
Now, have you ever really experienced any kind of a paranormal thing happen
Yeah.
or no?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Creepy girl with kid. That's what I should say.
It feels like it's in this era.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna-
She's looking. They're apparently maybe worth
She
some
looks
money.
sad.
But I don't
Sad
know.
girl.
I just thought they were creepy.
Yeah.
And so we got them for like $10 a piece, you know, just.
Yeah, not bad.
No.
was that
not
your best find for today? Somebody really liked the photos there.
Probably.
That is
Yeah.
somebody from YouTube. So thank you all.
Okay.
Yeah, we did have a fun day, oddly enough. She had a doctor's appointment, an eye doctor, and then we did a little thrifting.
Went to Walmart.
Went to Walmart, as you are always going to do. So, yeah.
Very cool.
But the thrift store is always great because you never know what you're going to find. And we almost walked out without getting those paintings because they were in the window.
Yeah, that was an almost.
I was like, oh, I like
That
those.
was very.
So you saw them as you were walking out?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so Robin was like, how much? And the lady was like, 25. Robin goes, how about 20? For both of them.
And then she's looking at me, and so I just took the money out. I was like, here. So, because she's not going to say no if I'm.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But was it a train or a truck?
It's a truck. But yeah, you never know what you're going to find. I mean, we found some jars and what else did we get?
The one time there was a little tiny thing. Me and Terry were looking around in Kingsport in an antique shop, and there was like a little man. Well, it was like a little metal man with a hat, and he put a coin like either.
I knew that's.
I think he put a coin in his mouth, and his hand came or something. Do you remember this, Terry?
No. I wish I had that though.
Let me try to.
Cast iron, right?
Yeah, it was like he was like a little black man. Do you remember that?
No.
They're like black and white, right?
Well, they probably used to be. They're like green now.
What's that called? Like a piggy bank kind of thing.
She's going to be looking this up all night.
Oh yeah, I'm in it now. Actually, I have a better idea.
It was this.
Oh, yeah. Just do a reverse.
Oh, what? That's like super racist.
Yeah, that's a little
That
racist.
is.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? That's like that reminds
It's
me.
at the Nash. It's at the Nash. It's at the Smithsonian website.
Okay, well they're not. It's still part of history, but I wouldn't want to like have that on my end table.
Terry almost bought that one time. Don't you remember that?
You could have sold it. You could have sold it to the Smithsonian.
Yeah, that's the
Were you with
website
me
that
when the Smithsonian to the one of pop culture or American history, whatever, and they had Oscar the Grouch there. They had Oscar, and they had the computer, Carrie's computer from Sex and the City.
And they had Mr. Rogers' sweater also.
Yeah, they would have like rotating things. They didn't keep these forever.
Why is your dog licking the rug?
I don't know. I don't know why she does what she does.
It seems she always seems to do it in the same spot.
Oh yeah, that's her spot. She's on a rug.
I just looked at her. She goes.
She's got an attitude a little bit, and this
She
one
looks fat
does
right
it.
now.
She is.
Interesting.
Yeah, but she's not that fat.
Where's your dog?
Well, one of them is watching the Michael Jackson The Verdict series.
Right on. Right
And then
on.
the other is just asleep in there. Yeah, I put Jack in there. Jack loves watching TV.
Jack?
And I was watching episode 1 the other night, so I just put it on episode 2, and Jack's in there watching it. So I guess Jack is going to find out the verdict.
Yeah, I saw that on there. I thought about watching it.
You were supposed to put that one on.
It
second.
changed my opinion of Michael Jackson a little bit, to be honest.
Me and Terry were
In
driving.
a good way. I kind of thought I did not like, what you hear about him, and you watch that, and I'm kind of like, he's not as
Still
bad.
Don't like what I.
Yeah.
Did.
I mean, watch the documentary.
Whose perspective is it?
It's just of the court case and the people that testify and everything, and you kind of go, okay.
Well, Terry and I, if Terry remembers, I was obsessed with that court case at the time.
Yeah, really.
Like with newspapers, somebody had went on my live journal and had called me names because I was so obsessed with the case. Do you
Who?
remember who that was?
No.
SS? We can't say her name on the show, you said?
Oh, yeah.
I knew who you were talking about right away.
You knew who I was talking about?
Yeah, because I said her name and she's like, "Shh, don't say her
No,
name."
we don't. I'm not saying that.
She's very quiet.
Yeah.
Does
I'm
she
always
watch
drunk
Does she watch
content.
these shows?
She watches the shows.
She watches these shows.
I don't know.
Oops.
I mean, we probably have a lot of people from our past that watch the
Well, I
shows.
know somebody watched it and got upset.
Apparently, Billy Denham doesn't.
No, Billy Denham. I would, we need to just send him a link. Just
Okay,
add him.
He's like
so
a recurring character. For
He
me,
is a
right?
reoccurring. I just spit.
so I sent Terry a little clip the other day from the zombie movie that I can't really talk about that much. But that clip has Billy Denham in it, and I wanted you to show Robin that clip.
Okay, send it to her.
Okay, I'll resend it. No, it's not the best video because I'm recording it from the iPad, from the phone to the iPad. But you can kind of get the ambiance of the Billy Denham.
The ambiance.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a character.
He's an American hero.
He's an American something. I mean, I don't know if he's an American hero, but one time we found, and I don't know if Terry remembers this, Billy Denham had taken some Polaroids of this, I guess his girlfriend at one point, and she was like in bra and panties, and one of them was topless.
Boy.
But the photos look like they were taken in the 2000s, but the backdrop and everything, you could have swore it was from 1987. Like the clothing, the hairstyle, the Camaro in the background,
The
you know,
Camaro.
everything screamed in the 80s. And Billy Denham was afraid that Jackie Sue would find these pictures. There was a stack of them about like this, so he kept them in the drawer upstairs at the movie theater. And I just randomly found them by mistake, and I was like, "What's this?" And it was of, I guess, his ex-girlfriend. And me and you had looked through them, but I don't know if you remember that.
Wait, he was saving pictures of his ex-girlfriend.
And hiding him from his current one.
At the movie theater that he worked at.
Not cool.
I get it.
At the movie
I kept the
theater.
Polaroids we had for years. They were like behind a picture in a frame or in my
Oh yeah.
something.
What
No, they
happened?
were in my drawer in a purple Crown Royal velvet bag. Is
And what
where they
happened
were.
to him?
I don't know.
Over time.
Love to have those though, because we were like, I was early 20s. You were mid 20s.
What were you doing?
I bet they look good.
Posing?
Yeah, posing basically.
I mean, there was one that we kept forever. It was Terry. It was the first one ever. Do you know what it was of?
The purple underwear, the purple thong.
Purple thong. And I kept that in my glove box in my car for probably at least a decade or close to a decade.
Was that in case you got pulled over? Be like,
I don't
oh,
know. It was in like a little.
registration. Oh, look.
It was in like a little envelope, and it was just one picture, and it was of that picture, and it was just in my glove box for the longest time. And whenever Terry and I really didn't talk for a while, like we were mad for a little while, and I destroyed it. And I think I destroyed it or gave it back, but I wish I hadn't have. I mean, just because it was a good memory.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it was the first one, and I had
We
taken
did a
it.
photo shoot
I'm
back
still
before.
but I'm still trying to wrap my head
Back
around the
when
glove
it
box.
was not easy. It was not convenient to take photos and put them on your computer. You had to go
No.
out with an actual digital camera,
Mhm.
upload them. It was a whole thing. And we went out and did a photo shoot around town.
In your thong?
No, of just like the random, like cool places. And I would love to see those because I bet
Like
they're really cool pictures.
One was at like the little coffee shop place that was there. Couple there, and then there were a couple cool streets, so we went there. Terry's mom had a small little pond with these fish in it, so we took some like posing, like I don't remember, but we were around
We
the
like
pond,
laying
like
on the rocks. What were we doing?
yes, yeah, something like that. And then we did the purple thong, which
There
the
was one
purple
of you
thong
with
one.
one foot up against a wall at the bar.
Oh yeah, I
We
forgot
were not
about
even
that.
old enough to get in the bar, but it was Brownies. It was this bar, and he's just like
Well,
sitting over.
you weren't old enough. I was barely, but you weren't.
Yeah, and so it
What
was
was
cool
the-
pictures.
What was the local bar like where you grew up?
Mm,
It was
typical
see,
dark bar?
But a lot of the stuff, like Terry and I didn't drink, so we never really like the stuff we did. We never drank or did drugs or anything. We just
They didn't have like pickled eggs and pig's feet and
No.
weird jars on the back of the bar.
I mean, they may have. We didn't hang out there.
yeah.
We hang out at the movie theater a lot. Since we worked there, and he was manager, so he keys, so
Other
we
than
would
the
be there
time-
all the time.
Other than the time you took your pants off and SS. Didn't
Oh
SS
yeah,
What was the weirdest thing that ever happened
at the
I mean,
movie theater.
at the movie theater?
we played hide and seek there before, and,
We've
and
always, me and Adam and her, we always worked Wednesdays together,
Wednesdays.
and that's the slowest day of the week. It was dead. I mean, there were some days we wouldn't have any customers, so we would play hide and seek in the movie theater. 3 adults, technically,
Yeah.
in their early 20s. And one time I hid, and there was an old ice maker, that didn't work anymore, and it was upstairs. And I hid in that, and they couldn't find me to the point I finally gave up and came down. They were like, we gave up looking. Like, I'm sitting up there for over an hour, just like, nobody's
I mean, we
coming.
could not find her at all.
So, Wally. So, yeah, that's what we did.
And that
Come on.
in the theater, the theater did have good hiding spaces too.
Yeah.
So
That's the weirdest thing. I think taking off your pants was weirder.
No. I mean, I don't know. It would be really difficult to say like the weirdest thing that we've done. I don't
mean,
know.
a lot of things went on at the theater. Like there was always some kind of fun to be had there. Like
Yeah.
always.
It was like thinking about working with your friends, because we were all really close.
Yeah.
We would go
'Cause-
hang out there even when we were not working.
And they all did the radio show with me on Saturdays, like Terry and the other co-workers and stuff like that. So it was
And
like
you
a
took
real
big risk on Saturday. Like you left before you're supposed to stay, and close up and make sure everybody gets out and that the film finishes.
Sometimes we left when
As soon as the last movie started, we
You
closed
didn't
up
show
and left.
You didn't show your new toys.
I showed the doll, one of them.
yeah.
3.
Well, I showed one of them.
They're terrifying.
They're not that terrifying.
Didn't one of them have its own doll?
Yeah, there's a doll that's carrying its own doll.
Yeah, super weird.
That's creepy.
So you asked earlier if you've ever had any paranormal experiences. What about you? Have you
Not really. I've never had any.
really?
Yeah. I've always wondered, like I've planted paranormal experiences toward like other people and they thought it was real even to this very day. But no, I haven't. What about what did you have? What kind of experience?
I mean, I had a lot at the orphanage. 3 different experiences.
I never went there.
Old abandoned orphanage. I still occasionally will check Google Maps to Street View to look at it. It fucked with me in the same way that place over there. The weird creep. I'm just like, there's a vibe there that like I just don't understand, and I become obsessed with them.
There is
Like,
a weird vibe there. I mean, that's true.
The serial killer place over on Isle of Palm.
Oh,
I'll drive by it sometimes just to like look at it.
where they kept the girls.
Yeah. There's a place here who our friends actually ended up buying that we went to, and we didn't get a fucking video of that. So we're like going around and there's all these little slabs
And
of
it was
concrete
daytime and it was still
that are
scary.
maybe like a foot by a foot. Yeah, this was in the daytime. And they're just covered. It's like a slab of concrete over something, just randomly throughout this place.
Right.
There's all these makeshift wells,
like wishing wells.
and you can just
There's a
when you
lookout
walk in
tower
there,
with a concrete base.
Yeah, there's a-
2 outside giant
and it's
like ovens.
well, but the creepy part was the fences. So there's like the fence you go through, then there's another fence, then there's another fence, and then there's like a house.
Like gates.
There's gates that you have to go through that are like layered throughout the place.
There's a double gate.
And every one of we were all
And then
like,
there's that enclosure.
yeah, there's one that's
It
like a
had
walkway
ventilation
between the
at the top.
house.
That one that was like it's
One of the
square.
creepiest places I've seen here.
It was a square, and you had to come around the one side and go in, and it had double locked doors, like gates. But there was like it was like tall, and then there was
And it wasn't a
What
gate
was
you could
it?
climb. It was vertical metal, like,
Like a pawn shop would have,
yeah, like you couldn't climb
Okay.
it.
like that scissor closure kind of.
It was weird. It was weird.
Super weird.
But the
You went-
orphanage, if you look up the orphanage in
Look at
Wise, Virginia, and here we got to show you this, and you're gonna go, oh yeah, that place is haunted.
Let's see here.
But I had
Now,
3 experiences there.
now it's grown up a lot now. Like there's weeds and stuff all over it,
So
so you
this is
can't really.
in on, right?
I might get creeped out by looking it up right now.
where is it?
I am. I got creeped out by looking at it. Here it is.
Oh,
I know, right? So if you live in Virginia or near Wise, and so the porch had fallen and the steps had collapsed, so you'd have to go in the back. The first night I went there, it was some people that were friends with Mark had
It's
told
like
me,
this now, though.
look, but it's
Does
way
it
off
have
the road. You have to walk.
does it have a history?
There's some videos
Look at it.
of it as well.
It definitely has a history. So we're walking up to it. It was like midnight. We're hanging out at Mark's, and this guy is like, "Oh, have you ever been to the orphanage?" You know, we're just talking about haunted places, and I'm like, "The what?" You know, because yes, maybe. Yes. So you come up the road, and you have to walk up this long drive. And we're walking up it, you know, because this dude had told us about it. And I immediately was like, we're going right now. I don't care what time it is. Get in the car. We're going to see this orphanage.
Here's what it looks like now.
If I ever come back to Virginia, we're going to the orphanage and we're going to film it.
I'd be
Because-
afraid.
So we're walking up to it. And I mean, we're not like running or anything. We're kind of creeping because we're like checking it out. And I swear somebody pushed me. I mean, to the point I looked behind me. Like I fell down, hit my knees on this little paved road thing, well, gravel road. And I was like, I'm not going in. I immediately was like, no. So we went back again, as one would, at night because the police do patrol it, right? So you have to kind of be careful. I don't think they could see you, but at the time it was kept clear.
Yeah.
And so we crept in, and we went up the side of it. No, that's not it.
There's something creepier.
There's like a staircase that goes up like an escape, like a fire escape that goes
Now,
up.
when you went, it was probably looked like that, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm almost zoomed in on your thing. So if you're looking at it like that on the right side, there was this metal fire escape. And you can't get in the front door because the porch is collapsed and it's really
Right.
high up. So you have to get in a different way. And we're like walking around, and I mean, there's like all this banging. And sure, you could say it's the wind, whatever. But I mean, just banging. And I was like, we're getting the fuck out of here, right? And I just can't leave. I can't leave well enough alone. So I'm like, we're going to go back during the day. Okay. And this was the last time I stepped foot in the place. So we're walking around, and there's like a bunch of old magazines in the kitchen, and we're just being nosy, going through the cabinets and not really finding anything. There's this little bathroom off to the right side if you go in the front door. And so the door's open. So we go in it, and the door slams shut behind us.
Ugh.
And I left. I've not been back since. I'm like, we are not wanted here. Okay. Whatever is in here does not want us here. Because every time I went, I had an experience. So I was obsessed with it. And it's out where Sharma used to live.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
So it's out on that road. And so sometimes when I would go visit her, I would drive by it and just stop and stare and be like, because I don't get it. And the other thing I had was at Sharma's in North Carolina. So, and this is how she decided to respond. Like this was, so I'm sitting there. This was the last time I went in to visit, actually. I stayed with her for about a month. And so she's at work, and I'm like getting ready because we're going to go out after she gets home from work. And I'm like looking, she has this mirror, and then you can see the whole house. Like it's by the bathroom, you know, it's like a full length mirror. And I'm getting ready. And behind me, I just see like a shadow. And I mean, it was very clearly a person. It was like to the point I went outside and I sat on the porch and waited for her to come home. I'm like, I'm not going back in there without you. And she was like, why? And I was like, I saw something in the mirror. I was like, it was a shadow. And she goes, we can't talk about that here. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about?
What?
We can't talk about that here? And she goes, I'm not talking about that in this house. I'm like, clearly upset. And so she gets ready and we go out and drive around in her truck, and she's telling me that she has seen it before. She saw it at her house near where that is.
Ugh.
And I'm just like, okay.
So it's followed her?
Talk about it. I mean, you cannot get her to talk about it in her house. So the last night that I was there, I'd been sleeping on the couch when I was staying with her, and it wasn't that comfortable. And she's like, well, you're going to be doing a long drive tomorrow. So we both just slept in her bed. And so I'm sitting there, trying to rest up, anticipating leaving and driving back out here. And she starts talking in her sleep. Now, I've stayed at her place a lot. I've never heard her talk in her sleep. She goes, it's not that big of a deal. It's not bad. And I was like, what? She goes, the shadow, it's not bad. And I'm like, she's talking about this in her fucking sleep. And I know she wasn't fucking with me, because when she's serious, you know it with her.
Yeah.
Right? And she was like, it's not bad. And so I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, do I wake her up? Because she's going to make me leave the house. So I didn't tell her about it till the next day. And I was like, you were talking about it in your sleep. I was like, so I don't know. It was probably in her head, and she was dreaming about it. But it did make me feel better that she was like, it's not bad. I haven't been back to her house since.
Wow.
But she had seen the same thing. And so that definitely verified, like, something was up.
Something. What about you, Robin?
Oh, I have a lot of.
Tell it. We got.
Tell something.
We probably have at least 4 minutes.
Oh boy.
How long?
It was an Indian.
I don't know. We're at 116 right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was an Indian that I saw from when I was 5. And used to sit in the living room, never said anything, just sat there. And I was 5. So one time we were being babysat by the teenage kid down the street, and I remember going and saying, can I get an ice pop? Because he was giving us ice pops. Can I get an ice pop for the Indian? And everyone started laughing. I'm like, oh, it's her imaginary friend. And I was like, it's not imaginary. I was super freaked out by this. And so I stopped talking about it as I got older, but always saw it. And there was this weird feeling when we used to go up the stairs in our house.
Yeah.
You always felt like something was behind you. And it wasn't the Indian, because you could look in and see him sitting in the living room in the same chair. He had like full headdress. It was super creepy. But he never did anything, never spoke.
He's hanging
just
out.
sat there. But I always, this other thing, it was like just a feeling behind you up the stairs. It used to make me, I hated it. And when we were older, like in our 20s, I remember we were like sitting around the table for the holidays, and my brother's 2 best friends lived with us through high school. And we were telling stories of when we were younger. And his friend said, remember the Indian in the living room? And we had never spoken of it, because I stopped talking about it probably before I was like 8, because everybody was like, there's no stop, you're talking crazy. And so this kid didn't move into our house until we were teenagers, and they were 2 years older. So like it was never a discussion. It was never brought up during the period of time that he lived at our house. And this was after we were all out of the house, and he just said something like, remember the Indian in the living room? I just remember snapping my head around. I was like, what? You saw him too?
You saw him too?
So years later, I'm talking like recently, I showed you the picture of our house exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the house I grew up in that was built, it was brand new. Like when we moved into it when I was 5, it just exploded. There was no flames, no fire. It just blew up. And I remember when it happened, somebody messaged, said, your childhood home exploded this morning or something. It was on the news. And I'm all the way across the country. And I remember reaching out to, these other people that grew up in my house. And everybody said, I wonder if it was the entity that followed us up the stairs. I was like, don't even say that. It was just so, like, the thought that everybody else also felt that too. You know how when you're a kid, you don't really your siblings and stuff. You're not as, well, you didn't
Yeah.
have siblings, but um, yeah, I don't know, because they were 2 years older, so I didn't really hang out with them. We didn't talk about stuff like that.
Do you think it was?
It was weird. If I showed you a picture, it would blow your mind. Like, this thing was like matchsticks. It was just a pile of sticks. It was,
Do you think it was the spirit? or
dude,
whatever?
I don't know. It was weird that when we spoke about it, like, because we checked in with each other, like, holy crap, the house blew up. And everybody said the same thing. I wonder if it was the entity. Yeah.
Maybe it was.
Maybe it was.
I mean, I don't look at them as bad necessarily.
This was
Like, I'm not
bad.
going to assume.
This
well,
was
yeah.
bad. This was bad.
Obviously, if it's
and
blowing
I had
up
that feeling.
houses.
I had that feeling in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. I lived across from the old Geo Museum, and if you look it up, they had Molly Maguire hangings there, and the lights would go on, and they weren't open during the winter because it cost too much to heat the building. So now it's like a tourist thing, and they give tours, and they have a little gift shop, and it's definitely haunted. But I used to go to the store and I'd come back and I had this flag. Now we're talking like this house, they call it like row homes or townhouses, but it was from like the 1870 something it was built. So it had really tall ceilings.
Yeah.
And so it had several floors. On the front of it, it was 3 floors. It was really like 3.5 because the middle level was split.
Yeah.
You'd go up the regular like tall stairs, the regular set of stairs, and then when they added plumbing, they added additions on, but they didn't make the ceilings as high. So the addition part, you'd get to the top of the stairs and it would go down, but the original part of the house, you'd have to like turn a corner, go on a landing, turn a corner, and you'd go up like four steps, I think it was, and then go on to the next landing. Then it would turn the corner and go up again. So it had 3.
That's creepy in itself.
Yeah, it had 3 levels on the original floor that had the high ceilings, and then the other one had this center floor that was like, so it had like a whole other level that was on between the two. Super crazy, but that house in itself, that was a weird house. I'd go down to the basement. So the original part of the basement was all stone walls, and then the addition, when they built the back of the house, they didn't dig the basement. They just had a crawl space. So there was this tiny little wooden door, and you'd go down the stairs. You know, the old houses like 1800s, the stairs aren't like the stairs they put in new homes. You could see through them.
Yeah.
Like the risers, there was no back to them. It was just these old planks.
Yeah.
That you go down. And so I remember I was doing laundry. I went down. I went back up, and I could see through the stairs, and the little wooden door was open, and that would happen a lot. And I was terrified of it. I hated going over and closing that little door to the crawl space because it was pitch black in there, and I didn't feel this like anywhere else in the house, but like when I had to go over there, I would get like a stick and close the door because I always had this feeling like I'd get too close to it and something was going to reach out and grab my arm. It was creepy. And there was this old woman that used to be down there hanging laundry. She'd be hanging, like, she
Not bad.
repeated, but she repeated. She did the same thing. She never, it was kind of like you were watching a movie. And she'd just be hanging laundry, but she was fine.
Yeah.
She was fine. Oh, this is really weird. So in that basement, there were like shelves where they had all like dry storage where you put cans and stuff on the wall when you went up. Well, one of the shelves got loose and I tried to fix it. So I pulled all the cans off. I was trying to fix it, and there was this little hole in the wall that I'd never really investigated before. So I put a flashlight and looking. It was big enough for your hand to go in. And I reached in, and there was a plastic bag in there. And I'm like, what the heck is in here? And I lived there for...
This is at your childhood home?
No, this is where I had moved to New Jersey, and then when I came back to Pennsylvania,
Oh.
the place that I grew up in was insanely expensive, and I had kids, so I tried to find something that was still nice, but more in the range of what I wanted to spend.
So what was in the bag?
It was VHS tapes.
Did you watch them?
I watched some of them.
What was it?
I couldn't watch them all. It was weird.
You got to tell her. You
Now,
can't leave us hanging.
The owner of the house happened
you don't
to be,
have these,
he was
I'm
like a
assuming.
mason. And he was like, I don't know what they're called, but he was like an organist, but he was a big shot with the Masons in New York City. And he was an old guy, kind of weird. Never really saw the guy because, like, after I met them, I just mailed them a check. Because back then, you wrote your rent check.
Yeah.
You didn't Venmo it. So I never really, I didn't really know him that well.
Yeah.
And this was towards the end, like right before I ended up moving, and opened up this bag, popped one of the tapes in because they just had like random references. It didn't explain what it was. Dude, it was so bad. I remember popping the one in and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm thinking, this can't be real. And I'm not a porn person. And so it was weird in general just to see. Well, I realized that I'm pretty sure that the background were these stone walls in that basement. And then I started getting real freaked out. And there were chains, and these women were chained, and somebody was coming up with a black hood on, and they were sticking like syringes.
Are you serious?
Into
Like,
the-
you're not making this
into their
up. She's not
chests.
somebody that would make
No,
this
I'm
up.
not making this up. This was like I almost called the FBI, but I got so freaked out that I was because this guy was like connected.
He's clearly torturing people
Yeah,
in his basement.
It was pretty
dude.
much torture, and I'm pretty sure they were snuff films.
Oh.
Pretty sure.
And
And I mean,
what did you
I
do
didn't
with
even
them?
look
Did you
at all of
destroy
them.
them? Did you put them back in the
So I
hole
put
in
them
the
back in
wall?
the hole in the wall. I let somebody else find that shit.
And you stayed in that house.
I was about.
No wonder you didn't
I
want to
was
go to the
about a
basement.
month away. I was about a month away, but there was something I just felt it, and so after all that happened, I felt like maybe he put people in there. Maybe they were in the hole. I was terrified. When I saw that, I was like, was that real? I couldn't even watch. I wasn't like I wanted to watch.
So you
them.
thought
I
maybe-
saw the little bit of what I saw, and I was
I mean,
like,
it sounds
this
so
is the
crazy.
other
You would think
level.
it had to be like fake because it was so crazy.
Yeah, but now being a little bit older, I'm pretty sure they weren't fake. They were legit. They were legit. And this guy was like
I
really
think
high
we're like uncovering.
really high up in the Masons.
Well, now we know what we know, and that's fucking
But
crazy.
that's what I'm saying. Like the information that I have now, I probably I'm
I
kind of.
wonder if they're still there.
They may be. They may be.
We have to find these tapes.
It was probably one of the most bizarre things that I've ever come across. And like,
Look
'cause
at the
it
house.
wasn't my
Look at the house.
look at the house.
Look up the house and see if it's been sold and see.
It has been. I was just back. I stayed a couple of houses up from it.
I want to solve this
No,
mystery.
where is the house at?
Oh, I'm like, holy shit! I've
Okay,
never
if
wanted
I
to go
say
to.
the address. I can say.
I mean, is it
You
there?
don't say the address,
I can
but it's
say
in.
the address. Who cares?
I mean, is it there?
It's 131 West Broadway in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. So
130
it's
Hold on,
east.
hold on.
West Broadway.
131
West Broadway, Jim Thorpe,
West.
PA. 18229.
You said, what was the city?
Jim Thorpe. Yes. That's the jail. I live directly across from. You're looking from the house. You have the view from the front
so
steps.
we wanted to.
Reverse it. Turn it around. See, I had to look at that every day. It's that one, the tall one.
It's this right here.
Oh, that's not what I expected.
Yeah, it had like a big bay window. So the bedroom that I was in that bay window. It's sold recently. It's probably, you could probably see the inside of it if you look on Zillow or something.
Oh, I'm doing it. This is what I'm doing tonight.
But the basement, mega super creepy. It was probably the
I have to
scariest.
see it. I have to see it.
It was the scariest
God.
moment. What?
For a sex dungeon house? That's what they want in rent a month?
$2,700 a month. Yeah, but it was huge. Look at the square footage of that place. It's flipping enormous. It had exposed brick walls all inside.
I mean, it's pretty. I really was.
That's going up this. That's the yeah. It's very cool. I was pregnant in that house, and I saw a guy. Like when I was.
There's
pregnant,
no pictures of the basement. Well, they wouldn't want to post that.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
wouldn't want to post that up there.
It was pretty terrifying.
It's a pretty
read
house.
about the old jail museum that I lived across the street from. They had hangings
I think
there.
this calls for a trip to Pennsylvania.
I'll totally go. But they had hangings.
Will you go with us? Would you
Sean,
want to
Oh
go?
yeah, I mean, if you're here, if you're going to Pennsylvania,
Hey, I can go get my tattoo finished if we go.
She can get her tattoo finished. We can solve a decades-old
My
crime.
tattoo artist is in Northampton, Pennsylvania.
and then like you all
We
fly
can go
here,
to
and
Gettysburg.
you all fly here, and I drive you back.
You would do that.
Oh yeah, I definitely would do that.
We got to quit talking about this shit and we got to do it.
We definitely do.
Road trip.
But it is 2 a.m. here, 11 p.m. there.
Yeah,
We
we've
can
been
make
on
it
for an
happen.
hour and a half, but this has been a good, informative show.
It has been. We should devote a whole episode toward these kind of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Creepy
Yeah.
America.
yeah, creepy
We're
America.
gonna what we'll do is we'll upload some pictures so people can see the vibe
Yes.
of that house.
Yes, when I do the
Yeah.
editing, I will add in the orphanage. I'll add this in.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then there's this place in the same town. It's called the Drury Silk Mill.
Yeah.
My kids used to go. They weren't allowed to, but so many kids were going in there that they put chain link fence around it. But let me tell you, creepy. That was that other picture I was holding up to show you. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we got
how
some
much trouble
editing
we
to do
get
on
in
this.
for going there, but look at this place.
Oh, God, I want to. See,
Like,
this
it's
is
enormous.
The shit. This is the shit I get off on.
But this is all collapsed now. I think but it's huge.
It looks like a factory.
It was a silk mill.
Oh, okay.
But look at that.
All right.
It's
Well,
very cool.
we have an agenda now.
Yes, we do. Well, this has been fun, ladies. It's been fun. We've had a lot of people. YouTube's had a lot of comments on there and everything.
I
So
say if you come out here, we're gonna find somewhere that we can go, kind of do a ghost hunting thing, and
We'll
all
talk to Bill
commit-
about it.
We'll
Bill
all
will
commit
know.
to staying a night somewhere.
We'll make our own Blair Witch Project.
let's do it. Let's do it, ladies.
Well, you got to get out here.
I know.
You got to come
I
out and
know.
visit.
I do. All right. Well, you all have a good night. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.